Breaking news coming out of the Southern Caribbean. The United States of America has named a group inside of Venezuela, a terrorist organization, giving the United States the right to implement rules and regulations with regards to that name of being a terrorist organization. What does this mean? Now, this means that the US can attack inside of Venezuela and then simply say that they would have attacked terrorists. It essentially gives the United States of America the green light, a reason, something to attack Venezuela for. But the US is still cautious because just about 2 days ago, China would have wished the president of Venezuela a happy birthday and reaffirmed China's commitment to defend the sovereignty of Venezuela. Russia would have also pledged support and pledged to support and defend the sovereignty of Venezuela. Just yesterday I did a video about the Russia of how they are pledging their support, and also China. A few days ago I did a video about China and how they would have pledged support a few weeks ago. Now a few days ago they have reaffirmed their support for Venezuela's sovereignty. So this war is not as smooth as the US thought it would be. The US thought that they would just send their warships to Venezuela, off the coast of Venezuela, and attack. Name a group, a terrorist organization, and attack whenever they feel like. The US would have done so in the past. Since the 2nd of September this year, the US would have destroyed over 20 boats off the coast of Venezuela, killing up to about 83 people so far in a devastating war in the Caribbean Sea. What the United States is saying is that the drug groups in Venezuela, they are funding the government itself. The government of Venezuela is making money off of the drug cartels in Venezuela. So the US is tying the government of Venezuela to the drug cartels that they would have named terrorist organizations. So guess what? Guess what the plan is, my friends? The government of Venezuela is now named as a drug organization or terrorist organization, because what the US is saying is they are all working together. So now America can attack government infrastructure and buildings in Venezuela and then simply say they are attacking drug cartels. This is no joke, my friends, but they haven't done so already yet because Russia and China is standing in the way. This is what makes this war more complicated. It is not just Venezuela. They now have superpowers in the name of Russia and China supporting Venezuela. This has boosted the confidence of President of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro. The only country so far that would have pledged support for the US in its war in the Caribbean is Trinidad and Tobago. Now, why has Trinidad and Tobago done this? Because Trinidad and Tobago is claiming that a lot of the drug cartels are operating in its country, in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of Venezuelan drug cartels are operating in Trinidad and Tobago, and this is causing a lot of violence and deaths. So the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamala Prasad Bissassa, would have said she wants the United States of America to eradicate drugs from inside Trinidad and Tobago and around, so that the drug cartels cannot move around as they want to. She wants the network to be disrupted, and she is calling for them to be destroyed. The Prime Minister of Trinidad would have said she prefers that drug cartels die rather than citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So that is her point that she is pushing, why she is supporting the US mission in the Southern Caribbean. Now, other Caribbean nations would have came out and said they want the Caribbean to remain a zone of peace. Let there be peace in the Caribbean. Several Caribbean leaders would have said this, and this has gone on deaf ears because Trinidad and Tobago would have said they don't want any peace because their people are dying from these drug cartels in the area. She wants the eradication of drug cartels, and she doesn't care what the United States do as long as they get rid of the drugs in the Caribbean. So the US would have had several, two that I know of, military exercises with Trinidad and Tobago, where their warships would have docked in the Trinidad harbor and done training with the troops in Trinidad for several days. This would have been carried out twice already. And Guyana, some new information is coming from my desk that Guyana, the US is in Guyana conducting training as well. So, is Guyana supporting this war in the Caribbean? Well, the president of Guyana would not have said so out loud yet, but we do not know as yet. But Venezuela would have said that if the United States of America attacks its country, they will attack Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela. So that is why Guyana is now maybe taking precautions and working with the US, because they see Venezuela as a threat. And you remember the oil chaos that they had, Esquibo, the land that they had between Guyana and Venezuela, that Guyana claimed, Venezuela claimed. They had a little back and forth, and that is still up in the air. So they have some chaos in the region on the border with regards to oil and land. So I would suspect Guyana is more leaning towards supporting the United States of America. But let me know, my friends, what you think about this topic of the US officially naming a group in Venezuela as a drug cartel and tying this group to the government. Let me see if I could get the name of this group. Hold on 1 minute there. Let me see if I get this name of this group that was named. I thought I had it. I think it's Sun something. Oh, I don't have it. But that group is out there right now on the news. I think it's Sun something. Let me know If you know the name of the group, comment in your comment section and give me the name of that group. But my friends, if you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. Like the video, share it with all your friends and family. On this channel, I normally react to breaking news that affect the African continent and the Caribbean nation islands. I try to post videos every day, so this channel is very active. So to keep up to date with what is happening in the region, in the Caribbean and also in Africa, subscribe to the channel today. And I normally like when my subscribers comment their thoughts and opinion as well. So make sure to comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about this topic. You can also become a member, sorry, not a travel. I have a travel channel which I will talk about that after this. But you can become a member of my channel by clicking the link in this description box and click the membership link and sign up to become either a silver, gold or platinum member. This will ensure that you support the mission of this channel, and by making a small donation monthly, this will keep the channel running and strengthen this channel from strength to strength so that we can continue to bring to you the great news that are affecting our people on the continent of Africa and in the diaspora. I also have a travel channel. Just a few minutes ago, I posted a short, my second short on my travel channel. That short is to do with a dog I had, which sadly she went off into the bush some months ago and didn't come back. But I had a video of her and her puppies. Do you remember the puppies? If you're watching for a long time, you will remember I had a lot of puppies around here and a brown dog. That brown dog went off into the bush and never came back. So I would have, most likely, she's dead, sadly. So I decided to post a short, my second short video on my travel channel in dedication to her. She would have produced several puppies. The white puppy that you see in the shot and you normally see around in my videos, that's one of her puppies. And in that short video, she's eating mango and the puppies are drinking milk at the same time. So check that video out and make sure to subscribe to my travel channel, Beyond Travel. The link is in this description box. That's my new travel channel that I will be doing a lot of travel vlogs on and information relating to the island that I'm on and other Caribbean nations and African countries as well that I would have traveled to and I hope to travel to in the future. So it's a travel channel. So to find out where I am, go on over to my travel channel and the information is there. Thank you for watching today's video. Comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about the US new designation of a group in the Venezuela that the US said is a drug cartel. They designated that group as a official terrorist organization, giving the US the right to strike it at any time, and the US would have tied the Venezuelan government to the drug cartel which it named the terrorist organization and said that that drug cartel is supplying the government with money. So the US would have said the government and the drug cartels are one of the same, so they reserve the right to strike any of them at any time. This is serious. Russia and China would have pledged support, and this war is getting more and more complicated by the day. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Much love and bye-bye.